Howdy viewers and gamers alike out there, welcome back for another episode of my Texas trip. So, I'm already set, if you know what I mean. Well, I'm wearing you guess what? I got shoes and shirts and shorts and everything. Also, I'm going to enjoy myself a refreshing salad again, along with a drink again, and also enjoying the beaches of Corpus Christi, Texas again, which is also home of the University of the Islanders of Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, home of the Islanders. Yes, in Padre Island, in a way. So anyways, nothing can stop me from going to the Gulf of Mexico and checking out the beaches. Not to mention checking out the city of Corpus Christi, Texas itself. Yes, there's history in Corpus Christi, Texas, because the city is named in Latin. So if you want to know. Anyways, I'm going to prepare myself. Guess what? I'm already here. So anyways, by the power invested in me, because I am the master of time and space and reality on videos such as this, we are going to time skip right now. I'm going to Corpus Christi and Whataburger. So I'll catch you later, surfing in the waves, y'all. What you're about to see right...
to take the exit onto Antelope Street.
Yeah. Look, there's a high school, and look, a bunch of palm trees, and look right there. I'm in Corpus Christi, Texas, y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes! I made it! So you think and guess what? I'm not too far from the Gulf of Mexico. Oh!
Take the exit, then turn right onto North Port Avenue.
First, the freeway kind of continues along its way, to be honest. And then
At the next
freeway
stop sign, turn right.
split itself off in several directions. So there you have it. The freeway split itself off in several directions. Yes, there's Whataburger restaurants around here.
Sign, turn right onto North Port Avenue.
And Econo Lodge Inn and Suites. So yeah, we're in Corpus Christi, Texas. So yes.
Half a mile, turn left onto Comanche Street.
It's Comanche or Comanche. I'm in a I'm in a Comanche thing, or Comanche. Corpus Christi Electric Company. Oh, you know, it's right there. Not bad. So yes, this is my first time. The first time I went to Texas State University of 2022, and now I get to see exploring what it looks like to being around here in southern part of Texas. So yes, welcome to the Gulf Coast area of region, or still in the tropics, Comanche Street. I see a bird, and then I saw a plane not too long ago, and there's palm trees around here.
3/4 of a mile, turn left onto San Raymond Street.
Look at that! I'm in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I see houses, and then there's like the smaller ones. So yeah. So, once again, it's Latin for body of Christ, if you want to know. So that's what the name means. The Buccaneers. There is a university of a college basketball team that they made it to the first four from NCAA March Madness, as I did mention back then earlier. So yeah, look at that. Palm trees around in Corpus Christi, Texas. So yay. I've been into Florida to check out the Gulf of Mexico, and I'm going to check out the Gulf of Mexico in Texas this time. So yes. Look at that. Wells Fargo way over there. is incredible. It's freeway entrance 286. That's where the bay front bay watch, or is why they call it bay watch, like front bay watch. I go, no, that's what it's called. So. Oh wow, look at that. I saw that. It looks like the bird of an eagle, a type of bird. Oh my goodness, I see it right there, yeah.
Turn left onto Sam Rankin Street, then arrive at your destination.
My goodness, there's some history around in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I'm looking at it. George Evans Elementary School, home of the Mustangs.
Turn left onto North Alameda Street, then turn left onto Lycan Street.
That's a one-way. Oh, that's the one-way. I mean,
Sacred Heart.
At the stop sign, turn
Wow.
left onto Lycan Street.
I see
then
it.
turn right onto Sam Rankin Street.
Elementary school. Oh no. Not there. No, the arrow. Oh, you just missed it. Oh, you just missed it. It was right there. No, not there. There, right there. That's how it is. There. Type of a tower right there, yeah. Or lawn. Either that or the tropical storm warning there, which is, look at that. I can see from another building over there in Corpus Christi, Texas. Yeah, the same. They're trying to extend more pillars on the freeways, is what I saw back in San Antonio. The same thing. There's the county courthouse right there, so green light. Oh, has that Spanish influence, I can tell. Around here. First time arriving in Corpus Christi in downtown, and not too far from us is the shoreline. No left turn, right turn only. Yeah, going down this hill. An Italian restaurant. Mamma mia! And right over, yeah, I could see on top over that hill is where the Gulf of Mexico is. Corpus Christi, the Municipal Courts Building. Municipal Courts Building, which is the City of Corpus Christi Police Department right there, Yeah, it's right there, see it? Right there. This is my goodness, yeah. tall tower. I see tall building towers. And like, yeah, there is. It's not like oh, come on. I've been to the state capital of Boise. There is Whataburger. And you tell me there is no Whataburger in Corpus Christi. Guess what? There is one. Whataburger by the bay. Oh, yes. And there is the Gulf of Mexico. I can see it right there. Yes. Wow. That's incredible. Look at that. There's the Gulf of Mexico way over there. Wow. The boats. All that, the boats. Of course, we're looking for a beach soon, so it won't be too long until we find one. Of course, there's like one a little bit up north from here. This is right from where we're at. Okay, still gonna record this a little bit. Yeah, gotta be careful, like holding one hand and I'm holding my something on the other, which is my hat. And then the other is my sunglasses, and I can tell you that it's my sunglasses. My goodness. So yeah, I checked out the Gulf of Mexico in Florida. So this time I'm in Texas, checking out the Gulf of Mexico once again. Okay. Out of the car. Out of the car. Wow. Oh, I'm in the Gulf Coast in the tropics, and it is this is to get a closer look at the waters. And yes, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to do that just now. There it is, the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, Florida, I can see you from here. And guess what? And not too far from me is South Padre. Not South, I mean, there's Padre Island, yes. Because I can see over there is more of the line along with Padre Island here. So yeah, I'm not too far from Padre Island. So yeah, they have it, Padre Island. And these are the steps. The steps, caution, slippery steps. No swimming, because this isn't the beach. If you want to go to the beach, try the beach. That's not too far from Corpus Christi, or which is, right here. As you're seeing this video that's already previously recorded, you can actually tell that Hurricane Idalia has already hit the Gulf of Florida, reaching into Georgia and the Carolinas. So yeah, while you're in Texas, and guess what? It's there. Oh my goodness. Everything around me, there is so much. absolutely incredible. Yeah, there's a seagull. Doing seagull. Come on. Oh, yeah. Avoid getting bird poop on seagulls because they usually, when they don't miss their mark, they don't miss their mark. That is incredible. Yeah, just remember, it says caution, slippery steps, no swimming. And I'm actually enjoying this. So, Padre Island, keep on going along the Gulf Coast, keep going there, and then you're actually there, and it is absolutely amazing. Hey, what you doing? Hey, don't, okay, you fool. Tropics in Texas. Yeah, I see ships over there. Some cruises, well, not cruise ships, or like big carrier ships over there from running across from me. Because I also see land over there because of Padre Island, and you get the idea. It is absolutely incredible. And when you if you're in Texas, and if you have any no idea how much you realize what you're looking at in Texas, it's like this is like Florida, but you're in Texas because you're in the state of Texas, because Florida's on the other side of the Gulf Coast of Mexico. We're right next to the state of Louisiana, along with Alabama and Mississippi. And there's the Florida's Panhandle that touches the Gulf Coast of Mexico and touches the Atlantic Ocean. And yes, there is Special Olympics, Texas. And I'm guessing, hopefully if I'm correct, there is a Special Olympics surfing in California as well as Florida. And hopefully, I might be right, but I could be wrong before. There is Special Olympics Texas of surfing as well. So, yeah. And there's the wind blowing in your face. And who knows, would you like to fly a kite around here? So, by the way, Tropical Storm Harold was here. Tropical Storm Harold was here. I'm glad that, somehow, most things are still standing. But I guess that's what shows you to be on the boardwalk. Reminds me of the boardwalk or the Embarcadero in San Francisco. Back in California, while I was with the Nampa High School Jazz Band, and then checking out the Bay Area of San Francisco. There's the Gay Bridge, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, there's a plane. Anyways, I'm gonna find the beach real soon, and so point of fact, I'm gonna go eat some lunch right now. So by the power invested in me, time skip. Enjoy the view of the beach of the Gulf Coast, or no, not yet, but the Gulf Coast, but the beach later on. Time skip. And I'm back, and this time I'm looking at this reef right here, and you think I'm in South or regular, or all of close to Padre Island? Not quite, but Padre Island is right over there, so I can see it from here. So, hey, Padre Island! Woo! So, yes, and this is a reef or a dike where usually where well, how do I say this? Is if you remember about a sandbar that someone like this, is such as a place well, there's the pathway from where that reef is, for this dike reef, or if you go through here, walking along, I mean, if you can keep going, I mean, enter at your own risk, which is your own concern of your own safety, so for that matter. And yes, and you can see there's seagulls right there. And this place smells like fish and seaweed, which definitely has a good feel, And there's the rest of Corpus Christi, Texas, right next to me. And you see the waves crashing through there and everywhere. Yeah, there's the hit. There's the hit. I get the hit and the feeling. So yeah, I mean, I know Texas. There's an oil rig right far from me, which is not too far from where I'm at. So there it is. So seawater. If you could like right there, sorry, right there. I could zoom in. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if you could see it, but I could. I mean, I can actually see it with my very own eyes. And from there, along with Padre Island, and the rest of what you see, yes, Great Barrier Reef. So, if you saw Whataburger, which is from what you saw in the, from what you see, well, the main owner and founder is the one which is found here in Corpus Christi, Texas. It was something else. It was something else. So there's Whataburger, like right behind it. Yeah, you see the white and orange stripes? That's Whataburger. Yep. The founder, the very first Whataburger, right there in Corpus Christi, Texas. Yes, that is amazing. And along from where I'm standing right now is looking at the beaches. Yeah, I walked on the beach and having a fun time with my mom. The first time we went to was at Clearwater Beach, Florida, facing west, and now we're facing east. We're in Corpus Christi, Texas, and it's fantastic. I can actually hear the wind. I can literally actually hear the wind definitely in my ears. It's wonderful. It's amazing. And yes, it is that sounding. Call it my first sound. Anyways, so yeah, all this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, at least they control the rise and the fall of the water levels like that to the Netherlands. Because tossing the water out into the sea, and then you get extra land that's usually there under sea level. So this is where I'm at, like at normal level. I mean, from most of Texas is like 500 feet sea level. On other parts you go like above 500 to 1,000 to 1,500. If you go further west of Texas, such as El Paso, I would say elevation's a little higher. But there still be palm trees, of course, the desert palm trees. You see tropical palm trees in the Gulf Coast. This is what you're looking at right there. And all this. And as you can look from below, the waters. Yes, there's the water of the splashing of the rocks and all that. So, if you're wondering, have I been surfing before? So, I am not going to ask. So, I'm going to jump that questions if anyone asks me if I ever gone surfing. But I'll tell you this, it's a great exercise along with the pier. So definitely, I would say if you were in the tropics, I would say get a good jogging exercise. But wear some sunscreen, sunblock, and the works. So I would say definitely will work in your favor, especially when it comes to seagulls such as this. I'm absolutely excited. In Corpus Christi, Texas, having fun with my mother. Just what the doctor ordered, a nice tropical breeze in the Gulf of Mexico, hearing the wind and all that makes me wonder. I think this is what I feel like when I know I may live in Idaho, which is up in the northwest, because it's not far south in the tropics, because I'll give you that, which is there, but I know there's the Oregon coast and the Washington state coast, so yes. The California coast, yes, I get that. The first time being in Texas is I get to explore more of the land of Texas myself, and who knows, I like to explore more around of Texas. I've been to San Antonio, I've been to Austin, like to go to Dallas one day. Not to mention in Kingsville, McAllen, Brownsville, and Laredo, and El Paso. There's also San Angelo, the Pecos region, and there. So yeah, Texas has it all when it comes to the tropics. The heart of Texas and the Gulf Coast and the tropics of Texas in the south. Especially there's palm trees all over, just not all of Texas, just I would say about half of Texas. There'll be tropical palm trees as far as Dallas. Now that's as far as you go, which is what you're looking at in Dallas. It's like you're going up to Redding, California, and that is the last place you're going to see full of tropical palm trees that are not native but grown. Like in a plantation, like that. So there are native palm trees in Texas. So yes, there are palm trees that are native here, because there is. And I'm also not too far from Texas A&M Corpus Christi University, home of the Islanders, and there is the Islanders volleyball courts. So I kind of knew what it was, and then I remember the Islanders, the Texas A&M Corpus Christi on a university on Padre Island, which is insane, which is absolutely true. I mean, a university on an island, because why? They call themselves the Islanders, and they don't call themselves the Islanders for nothing. And no, I'm not saying about the New York Islanders of the National Hockey League on MSG networks, especially on ESPN. The networks of ESPN. So, don't get me wrong, I like the Islanders of the NHL. But the Islanders here in Corpus Christi, Texas, definitely know how to make a living when it comes to education, community, and events and conventions. So yeah, if you know the name of the founder and of the person who created Whataburger in Corpus Christi, Texas, put a comment section below, and I would love to hear it. Plus, for those who live in Texas, such as yourselves, I would love to hear from you, for I am Leo Wolverine. And Texas has really grown on me, to be honest. It really has. Such history as in Corpus Christi, Texas. The founding of Whataburger, and then Whataburger restaurants all over Texas, parts of New Mexico, parts of Colorado, parts of Oklahoma, and parts of Louisiana. And I would love to someday it will go nationwide. Definitely, that would make a dream come true. Definitely, it would be. Yeah, now I noticed that most beaches are the clean of water. No, the salt water is salty. Don't get me wrong. Usually, there's some of the trash, from what I saw. But I like one day, my mom and I, even who knows, perhaps my dad or the rest, some of my family members would like to come here and enjoy the beaches, enjoy the beach such as the Gulf Coast here in Texas, but in a special location, that would make anyone's day. So, what do you guys think of this entire beach? I know there's boats and all that, don't get me wrong, because when there's the dike and there's like the entrance, the exit, you enter, you exit out, you enter in, something like that. It's like the boat is your very own home, to Cole said home, plus built-in Wi-Fi. Yeah. Also, you need a car to go around because, you know, like fishing lines and stuff, and you get the idea. Also with jobs and stuff. But I'm going to stick my main job, and that is doing YouTube videos on YouTube, and also on my Facebook page, which will be doing some gamings that I can't do on YouTube anymore, which I would do, except for the ones I could do on YouTube, just not for certain types. So, by the power invested in me, and also being in the Gulf Coast, and yes, Tropical Storm Harold was here, which I remember when Jeremiah, when I was having lunch at Taco Cabana. Of course, the Gulf Coast of Mexico wasn't too far, including the said Gulf Coast of Mexico, which it has the stretched arms of Tropical Storm Harold, and Harold was here. So yes, the seagulls are there. So by the power invested in me, along with the waves, because I move like a wave, inland and outland, whichever works, even in the sea and the sky. I'm gonna time skip right now, and time skip. And I'm back on the road again, and look at this, big pinwheels. I'm blowing in the wind. Whee! So yeah, there's a pinwheel right there. So yeah, there are pinwheels in Texas, Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, Utah, Idaho, yes, in the Midwest as well, in Kansas, Oklahoma. Yeah, and I'm part of the Midwest, around between the Gulf Coast and the tropics here in Texas. And look at that, there's partly cloudy skies. No, I could not ask for anything better than such a trip as this. My goodness, I mean, it's like Corpus Christi, Texas, and the beaches. Like, for those people who live in Japan, coming to Texas is like coming to a trip to Okinawa, which is great. I mean, I've never been to Japan, but who knows? I'd like to go visit someday. But that's a very long trip for a 15-hour trip from Idaho or any part of the United States to Japan and crossing the Pacific Ocean.
Is that?
That kind of looks like cotton. Look at that, a cotton field. But yes, I think that is. Look what I'm looking at. It's just absolutely incredible. Yeah, the cotton fields. This is how I wonder if this is how they get their cotton shirts and cotton socks, is what I'm guessing. And look at that, more of the big pinwheels. Yes, I'm in the plains. I'm in the tropics of the plains of Texas. So, yes, I mean, the further you go, a little further west, it gets a little more like rolling hills, and then yes, I mean, funny how there's a bunch of grass when you're further close to the coast in the Gulf of Mexico, but like when you're not, so like you're in the heart of Texas, but you're not too far from the Gulf of Mexico. It's a little different. So. But still with the rolling hills and of course going through the mountainous area, which is in far western part of Texas, you'll see why. in the heart of Texas, in south part of Texas, and yes, I've been to the southern part of Texas, and that was Corpus Christi. You say, have you been to Brownsville or McAllen or Kingsville? No, not yet. Or what about Laredo? Haven't gone there yet. But trust me, there's like more history when it comes to southern Texas, even the heart and northern Texas, including Route 66 in El Paso. So yeah. The flatlands around here, once it gets a little more, the further west we go, it gets, how do I say, it will get a little more hilly, or for the tractor, just I can see it because it's farmland. Like I said, there's farmland here in Texas, and I can see why. Even though I'm not a farm boy, I'm more of a city's boy than a farm boy. But still interesting though. But I'm still a farm boy. But I'm actually not a farm boy, sorry. I'm still a farm boy. I'm a city's boy, not a farm boy. I got it backwards. So I'm not perfect, okay? I said it like the other way around, and there you have it. So there was like, I don't see any cactus plants. I mean, the further we go east in the southeastern part of Texas, the further we go is where we're not going to see any more cactus plants, and there you have it. And that's what it's like. Almost feels like it almost looks like Arizona a little bit. Well, I've not been to Arizona, but I would love to. Just love to, but someday, like a guy who travels and making the YouTubes for a living, and who knows, when it comes to a road trip, I would like to do a live stream on the said road trip. And then you get the idea. Look at that, more pinwheels on my side. All right, thank you. Look at that, pinwheels. Yeah. Big pinwheels. Lots of it. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to see more cactus plants, I'll give you that. Because there's the pitaya fruit on the said cactus plant. Yes, and I see the pitaya fruit on the said cactus plant here in Texas that is grown around in said Texas. Because I feel it, because my goodness, being in Texas for like 2 weeks is incredible. Lake Corpus Christi State Park. And the gas prices are absolutely pretty good, not too bad, or quite cheap, which is good for saving your money and also for your automobile. Just that some others, not so much, because usually Texas is where you get a bunch of oil. I mean, yeah. Oh, that is just dandy, y'all. Yep, and I saw cactus plants. That means, yep, I just saw it. I just saw it right in front of me, because that means not too far. Well, not much cacti plant around here, I'll give you that. Still. Yeah. Oh, if anybody tries to take a picture of how the gas price around here, yeah, there's cows. Say cows! There you go! Tropical palm trees, y'all! Yeah! Incredible! Not bad, huh? When it comes to the longest day of my longest life, I enjoy it. Yeah! Mathis Skidmore. 329, 369, 359, 349, 389, oh, not 789, or what's something 9, I don't know, something 9, or flats. Right. Yeah, 339. That's 329. Yeah. Oh. So definitely it is worth it to go around here. Yeah, I mean, dry grass, but I see the grass is green because we're not too far from what is worth it going into Corpus Christi, Texas. So yes, it's incredible, and I find it exciting. The beach, the golf, the going to Whataburger, checking out downtown Corpus Christi, Texas. And went to San Antonio, went to Texas State University in San Marcos. And not too far from where I was in Corpus Christi, Texas, is the Texas A&M Corpus Christi University, home of the Islanders. Just not the Islanders of the National Hockey League. Don't mistake the name from the NHL. That's on MSG networks and sometimes on ESPN for the time. And yeah, this is, I would say this is an adventure I would never forget. And I would definitely like to come back to the beach someday in a way, or finding the day. Oh my gosh, the last time I've been to on a beach was back in Clearwater Beach, Florida, like not too far from Tampa. And there was the Gulf of Mexico that was right on the west side, and there's the Atlantic Ocean on the east side. So, yep, I see cacti plants. And that was it. That was back in, my goodness, that was in the 2000s? Wow. 1999. Wow, before the new millennium. Oh my goodness, that is unbelievable. That was it. That was it. And now, after many years, I finally was looking at the Gulf Coast, facing the Corpus Christi Gulf, and now also not too far from me was the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico. That's where it's, usually there is beaches in the Gulf of Mexico here, and I can see more of the hilly molehills, as I could see from where, yep, there it is, and the molehills of the rolling mole foothills. There's more cows again. This was on my right side. Oh, yes. Especially with, well, who knows? I haven't seen longhorns besides the University of Texas in Austin. That's the name. Not bad at all. You know, like I said, Texas has really grown on me. And I would say, is it worth it to come back? I would say, yes, it's worth it. You'll never know until you try once you experience Texas yourself. then you get to, then you have the night, then you get to have this kind of idea of why. Of, well, there's the 5 W's in H. There's the who, what, when, where, why, and the how. Cacti, plants, there you go. I was right. I can definitely zoom in and zoom out. And it is fantastic. Yep, there's more cacti plants on that side because I could see it from what I did, or from what I did on the part of the video. Funny how there's more on that side than right here. It's strange but true. I don't know why, but did somebody plant it there? Who knows? I'm not the guy who goes to the library. So we're back in hilly country, or the rolling foothills, and the river goes up and down, but definitely it's worth it. So we're including the rock formations. Yeah, we were in flat. And then now all of a sudden, a moving of the rolling foothills. And yes, that's how it is. The further you go, like further west, and this is how it is. Go further west in Texas, you go in like mountainous area. And I do mean it. That is how it is done when you are in Texas and all that, and you get the idea, and it keeps on going non-stop, as well as on a sunny day or a cool night. Might as well start exploring. So definitely it is worth it. Once again, partly cloudy skies around here, and I'm enjoying this. I am absolutely enjoying this. Yep, rolling foothills, mole foothills, you got it. Hooray for this. Alright. Interesting rock formation. Definitely has it all. Mm. 16 feet 2 inches. Tall bridge or low bridge? I don't know. Yeah, that was more cactus plant. Cacti plants. If you ever spot a cactus plant with a pitaya fruit on the top, it's there. Just to let you know. Yeah, and there's not too long ago we saw we saw the red earth or red dirt or red, like this
Red dirt.
Red dirt, the distinctive red. So there. That is Mustang Creek. Mustang Creek. Right. And look at that, cactus plants. Saw it, there it is. Yeah, I knew it. Alright, so unfortunate. Well, I'm going to enjoy the view a little longer while my mom keeps on driving. So anyways, I think it's time for me to do a little time skip. So by the power invested in me, I'm going to time skip right now. So, did you hear the loud wind when I was in the Gulf, right next to the Gulf of Mexico, not to mention the beach itself, and I was on the dike. Yes, the dike, or, something like the dike when you go when you're in the Netherlands, so there you have it. The dike, the barrier. I think it was like the Great Barrier Reef, but only different, it's just the dike. Of course, checking out not too far from me is Padre Island. So big. It's like the Great Barrier Reef. Padre Island is so big, even though it's like the Great Barrier Reef, it can be seen all the way from the moon. And I'm not joking. Yes. And hello, NASA. If I was in the moon, I can see you thousands of miles into space between the Earth, right, to on the moon. So there you have it. And like I said, it's right there. So big you can see it all the way from the moon, like the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. My goodness. It's like we're in Florida, but we're only in Texas. So yes, it definitely feels like you're in Florida, but you're in Texas, which is awesome sauce. Woo! Yeah, that's how you ride like the wind. When it comes to the wind, when you can hear the wind in your ears, and you can hear the wind in the big video recording. It's like, yes, it's that loud. But I can assure you, well, besides a tropical storm Harold, of what I remember, and what they say, and then that storm was there. Yes, I was there. Tropical Storm Harold was there. But at least it missed me, because I only saw the arms of Tropical Storm Harold while I was at Taco Cabana with Jeremiah. So there you have it, y'all. I like Taco Cabana, I like Whataburger, don't get me wrong. And who knows, perhaps if Whataburger finds interest, which I doubt it, but I know it's family owned, which is true, and not franchised owned by corporation, just family owned by its own company, not corporate company of something else. So there you have it. And I enjoyed the beaches, going on the freeway with the huge pinwheels. Pinwheels! So anyways, what did you think about that? Anyway, anyhow. I bet you might like it as much as I do. And so, as your main owner and founder of this entire channel, who likes to take chances, making mistakes, and getting messy, who likes peanut butter and chocolate and no breakfast for dinner, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Just remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. I'll see you guys next time for our finale of my Texas trip, because friendship is magic for everyone. So take care now. Bye-bye then. I'm going to prepare myself to go to the amusement park. Just you wait. Especially when it comes to an interimaginary airport.